Hello friends, I am Dr. Fatima and you are watching the Mom School. What are fine motor skills, what are gross motor skills, how they are different. Okay, these questions bother many parents as they hear educators and child development specialists talking about these skills, which are very important for children, but they get confused. So today I am going to talk about what are these skills and what's the difference between these skills. So first of all, the fine motor skills and gross motor skills broadly come under motor skills. Okay, and what are motor skills? Motor skills are the ability, your child's ability to make accurate movements. Okay, and those movements which involve their joints, muscles and bones. Okay, so the movements they make and how accurately they make, that will come under motor skills, how good their or how developed their motor skills are. Now coming under fine motor skills and gross motor skills. So as you can understand, the motor skills are divided into two types of skills, fine and gross. Okay, so what are fine motor skills? Fine motor skills is the ability of your child or yourself to accurately, okay, use the smaller joints of your body, mainly your finger joints, your wrist joint, and the joint in your feet, that means the toes. Okay, so the small movements which a child or any person makes using these small joints, small bones. Okay, and how accurately they can do this. Okay, how seasoned they are in these using these joints and making small movements, that's called their ability to perform fine motor activities or fine motor skills. Okay, these involves small actions like beading. Okay, beading, putting beads in a thread, lacing a shoe, or stacking things. Okay, putting things through a small hole. Okay, threading a needle, and when a doctor is surgeon is doing a surgery, these all involve fine motor skills. Okay, so the basis should be formed in the early childhood. Okay, and what are gross motor skills? Gross motor skills are those skills or the ability of a person or especially your child, okay, to accurately use the bigger joints and bigger bones and muscles of their bodies. Okay, like using the knee joint, okay, to run. Yeah, and jumping. Okay, so throwing a ball using their shoulder joints. Okay, these kind of activities, or climbing. Okay, these kind of activities are called gross motor activities. These are gross motor activities, and they use gross motor skills. That is your child's ability to handle their joints and bigger bones, bigger muscles efficiently. That is called their gross motor skill. How seasoned they are, the better their gross motor skill will be. And one point to be noted is that there is an example of a tree. For the branches to hold their place and to be strong, the tree trunk should be strong, right? Similarly, if you want your child to develop fine motor skills, like you want their good handwriting, you want them to learn handwriting early, okay, then it's very important that the core of your child is strong and the gross motor skills is developed. You cannot move further before strengthening the foundation. So always let your child play with ball, run, jump, skip. Okay, and then only you can develop their good handwriting or fine motor skills in doing smaller movements. Okay, once they are in control of larger movements, you can always work upon their smaller movements. These two can go side by side also, but what I'm trying to say is that don't ignore the gross motor skills just because you want your child to sit and be good in writing. Okay, and this starts very early. In fact, the brain development of child, okay, is done through their hands in early years, through their senses, right? So these fine motor activities and gross motor activities, which are age appropriate, really help in the brain development of the little infants and toddlers. Okay, so I'll be sharing age appropriate fine motor activities soon, especially what I do with my 18-month-old toddler. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're a parent of an older child, I keep on sharing parenting tips and activities related to older children as well, as my daughter is almost 7 years old. So check out the channel, stay connected and stay tuned. Bye bye, take care, happy parenting.